Welcome back, everybody, to the Trade Raiders Podcast, the comic book club where we read a different trade paperback every single week. I'm Daniel. You're Nathan. We're brothers. We read comics.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
What?
Have you seen that compilation of just John Berthal? Like, let me tell you something. No, I gotta tell you something. You never seen that one?
Yeah, but he's got like a couple different iterations.
It's like all across Walking Dead and Daredevil and
what is that? Have you seen the like edited version of him where he's like, it's in the wood, and then like you know how like people like fuck with it and they like extend it.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
I got
What's it from?
Hold on. It's from The Walking Dead.
Have you seen the Let Me Tell You Something compilation?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I've seen it like 1,000 times.
Right, cool.
John Bernthal.
I like his rant on like naps. You seen that?
He retracted that.
I know he did, and he still was like kind of bitter about naps while he was retracting it, and I thought that was really funny too.
They're in the woods. They're in the woods.
Wait, that's not what I'm thinking of. Hold on.
What is that from? The way that you did it is just infinitely funnier in my head, I think. In the wood.
It's all right. They're in the woods.
I gotta see what it looks like.
It's just that.
Come on, girl. You gotta walk. It's all right. They're in the woods.
Who thinks of shit like that, dude?
You know how people they'll like play something but they'll fuck with
yeah,
like
they do like the Toy Story thing. Yeah, I do see that. That's funny though. Does he put stank on it normally?
It just sounds like him saying it.
They're in the woods.
Oh, that piss you off. Come on, girl. You gotta walk. It's all right. They're in the woods.
Oh, they just put some steak on it.
A little bit.
They're in the woods.
More than most people.
Yeah, that's true.
They're in the woods.
That's so stupid.
I'm not okay. Anyway.
You're not, dude. Your For You page has been so good. Like, the shit that you send me, I'm like, this is crazy.
I like send you. Are you caught up with the shit I sent you?
I think so. As of yesterday.
I was fucking. Oh, as of yesterday? I was crying today. I was like on TikTok. I was like covering my mouth because I have like my boss right next to me.
Yeah. I haven't seen the stuff today. Do you ever work, dude?
No, not. Dude, I'll like.
You're sending me TikToks at 8:18 a.m., 10:19 a.m.
That's when I
11:18 a.m. Why are you so like hours, like an hour apart?
And I'll send you like weird shit.
I love the weird shit.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, Nathan would appreciate this.
Because weird shit is so impressive to me.
You know those like rage bait games where like it'll look like old Mario, but there'll just be spikes popping up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Die.
I like those.
I was crying watching those today.
Really?
Do you know?
Did you send this to me today?
Adine or something? He's like a streamer or something, and he only does those.
Adine?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
He's like a Jamaican guy. Here, well, listen.
Man, we've been over this. You're not trick me again. We've been this, been there, been done that. We've been there, been this, been done that. Watch this. Watch this. Watch it. Bomba clap. Been there, been this, been done that.
It's always said bomba clap today.
Been there, been this, been... Bomba. Hey!
I have seen this particular level, yeah.
I had to like walk away.
Sometimes the random shit hits.
Oh yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I finally crafted my For You page.
You really have.
It was a good day for TikTok. Anyway, we have a podcast. We
Yeah,
talk
we
about welcome back over to the Trade Raiders Podcast. We're in the woods. We're in the woods. Reading comics.
We're in the woods reading comics.
Comic book club. We read different trade paperbacks every single week.
Dude, I'm going to the woods when I go on vacation, and I'm not gonna be able to not think about that. And I'm gonna say it to Sophia, and she's gonna be like, "Stop talking to me."
Do like a reaction video of like you saying that to her, like just get closer to her ear, like they're in the woods.
I will film it and send it to you. Just no context. She has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, and she'll just be disgusted with me, I think.
I'm Daniel. You're Nathan. We're Brothers Ruby Comics.
Oh fuck! Let me tell you something.
You know how like a couple episodes ago you told me about some of your ideas you had in the middle of the night?
Oh yeah. Did you have some?
I had one.
Let's go.
It was like a joke.
Okay.
Or like a tweet.
I love it.
Potential tweet.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2:30 a.m. And I had like just woken up. I don't even think Lucas woke me up. I just woke up. And I was like, I think my subconscious is using AI to make my dreams. Because what the fuck was that?
Okay, cool.
Because that was it. That was the tweet.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I don't even remember what the dream was. I'm like, that was stupid. Like this is AI slop. Clearly.
Wow. Your brain generated AI slop.
Yeah, I was like, oh
you wake
God.
up, you drink water.
Yeah, I can't escape it. Basically.
That's a good
but
tweet.
we got the Punisher show coming out. Punisher special hour thing.
I'm gonna kill one more time.
Yeah, you think? Well,
I bet he kills more than one time.
This is coming out, you know, like a week before it comes out, and then he's gonna be in Spider-Man, so it's probably not his last kill, even though it's called One Last Kill or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's always a fake out, you know.
Maybe he tries to kill in Spider-Man and he doesn't get it off.
Maybe he's good Punisher in Spider-Man?
I don't think, no.
Do you think he's going to murder people in the Spider-Man movie?
I don't think he'll kill anybody in the Spider-Man movie. But if this is called One Last Kill and he's still trying to punish people in the Spider-Man movie, but it's after One Last Kill, then it's not really a one last kill because you're trying to like shoot people.
They're making the Punisher woke, Nathan.
They are, dude. They're making him woke.
Oh my God. That's why we're reading the Punisher comics.
Give him fucking rubber bullets.
Get the fucking woke mind virus out of here.
Exactly.
We want killing. We want blood.
Yes.
The trade's called King of Killers.
That's right.
This was this the first Punisher thing? Like that was back when he came back? Like, because there was a time where there was no Punisher.
I think so. Yeah.
This is what this is.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's something. It definitely.
They're just like, let's just
comes out with a bang.
Let's go insane with this. And did you know what this? I mean, I've read all of this as it was coming out. It's only like 13 issues or something like that.
I think it's 12.
I think it's more than 12, but less than 15. But
6 and 6, I thought, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. So I enjoy this run quite a bit. Did you expect this at all?
I think just you had told me a little bit about it when it was coming out, and so I had some stuff to anticipate. I think it's like good, and I kind of like the vibes of it and like what they're going for. But there is like some goofy stuff that happens that just really stands out to me.
Okay, cool.
A little too much for me, I think.
Fair enough.
But we got different time codes in our description. We got the book, which is Punisher. Back matter matters in the pull list. No news this week.
So yeah, we're double recording while I'm out.
So what did we read this week, Nathan?
We read Punisher, the King of Killers by Jason Aaron.
2022.
Jesus Saíz, I think. And Paul Azaceta with Dave Stewart coloring.
Do you know of Jesus Saíz other than this? Saíz?
He did some Captain America when he was Hydra, I think. I think that was him. He
Captain
did
Hydra.
Yeah, I want to say that was him because I think it was him with Nick Spencer or whatever. And he's done a Doctor Strange book that I know of, but I don't know of anything else.
Okay. I like how he draws the Punisher.
He draws a really interesting Punisher and just like all the other characters and stuff. It's a very interesting art style because it feels...
He looks like he could punish a sandwich, dude. He's
dude, this is a wide Punisher.
He's definitely the thick boy.
Dude, the jaw on this Punisher is crazy.
Yeah, he's definitely a swollen Punisher.
Yeah, a unit.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
It feels like a more cartoony, like Assad Ribic, almost.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, because there's some of it that's like the shading.
Dave Stewart did the color.
Yeah, he's great in this too.
He definitely like cranks it up on this.
He's so good.
Oh, he does the art for both. He's very good. He's like definitely like top 3.
Yeah, he's very flexible in this because they both feel so distinctly different. And Paul Zaceta's style, I think he might have just pulled some from like, or because I don't think it's Dave Stewart on the Kirkman book, is it? Was that shit called?
Outcast?
Outcast. Is it?
It might
could
have
be-
been.
It could be Dave Stewart, actually.
Well,
It feels similar to that.
I'll look it up. Yeah, Paul Azaceta is so good, and he's underused.
Yeah, he's really good. Oh, I just looked up Outcast, and it was fucking the hip hop duo.
Hey, yeah. Yeah, very good. You spelled it with a K?
I did. I thought that that's how it was, but it's not.
Elizabeth Brightweiser
Oh, she's great too.
from Kill or Be Killed.
Uh
Very good. Oh, she drew the whole series? Good for her. Rasputin.
huh. He's always in there.
That is a good lineup. That art team. If only that book was a little bit better, but written a little bit better. I feel like I read a lot of that. I watched the show too.
Yeah, you did. You were into that.
It was weird because, like,
And I have like the first issue of it.
I know. I remember I was like looking for something when you lived with me, and I saw that in your closet, but it was like under some stuff, and so I thought it was a gift for me, but it wasn't.
No, I just liked it.
Yeah, because you didn't like tell me you had it.
Because I knew you'd be jealous and you'd be like, why do you have it? I haven't even read it.
Yeah, that's
So-
kind of how I feel when you had Black Hammer #1,
I do have Black Hammer #1.
but I have my own graded 9.8, and so
Yeah. So now you don't need mine anymore.
all is good.
I gotta get that raw. I'm graded.
You gonna slab it?
I do.
You should probably slab it.
I probably should.
Anyway, issue 1.
Issue 1, Daniel. So it's in Greece, or we're in Greece, and there's a crime group called the Apostles wearing Spartan helmets, and they deal like special arms, like gamma powered miniguns and graviton bazookas to just different, crime syndicates. And in their warehouse, they are attacked by the Punisher, who kills a bunch of these apostles with a samurai sword. And that's a little bit different, Daniel, because you don't normally see the Punisher with a samurai sword. And it's
Mhm.
revealed that he's leading an army of the Hand ninjas. And so Frank Castle has become the Fist of the Beast when the archpriestess of the Hand, who's this like weird old lady, she tested Frank Castle by sending a bunch of ninjas to his house, and he like kills all of them. And she's like, good, you passed. And so now Hand ninjas are like gathering the worst criminals that are like defined by the Punisher, and he's executing them. So they're basically like doing what the Punisher would normally do, but at like a mass scale, which I think is a cool idea. And so Frank has decided to join and fulfill his power of the Beast's destiny because they have used their hand magic to resurrect his dead wife, Maria, who got shot in the park as part of like his origin.
Mhm.
And that's the big twist.
I like this like Punisher collage
Oh, so cool.
of all the covers and stuff.
Yeah, I spent a good amount of time looking at that, and I'm like, how much of this do I know?
Yeah, you got
It's not a lot, but there's some cool stuff. You
got
definitely
some-
see some Steve Dillon, which is
Tons
cool.
Steve Dillon, Gordon Parlov.
Goran Parlov. Yep.
You got your
This Goran Parlov we actually read in the bottom right.
okay. You do remember that? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
War
The
Stories.
Platoon?
Platoon, yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Who's this one in like the very, very top left? That
Uh,
seems familiar to me.
That's the Max.
Is it the Max? Do you know
Right.
what artist is on that one? Because we see a couple of it looks
That-
almost like
I think he only does the covers, and that can kind of be a little misleading, but it is good. Those covers are like iconic, I think.
yeah. Yeah, lots of cool cover art in here, but super sweet.
The cover was by Tim Bradstreet.
Okay. He's got some really interesting covers because there's stuff like this one that looks like it'd be part of like a Punisher video game or something.
Yeah.
Like arcade video game. And then some classic stuff. So it's cool. Very iconic.
They got a JR one. JR.
Where?
Lower left. Not all the way to the left, but just to the
Oh,
right.
yep. That's him.
Yeah, he had like a little run.
That's
I
him
think.
doing his thing for sure. Is this Derek Robertson?
This seems more like Steve Dillon, but with
Is it Steve Dillon? It could be Steve Dillon. I feel like I just know it.
I think Steve Dillon with like a different colorist or
Oh,
something.
okay. Yeah, fair enough.
But
yeah, great. Oh, I wonder how stuff like that like comes together. Is it just Jason Aaron being like, you should find all the Punisher stuff that you like and just paste it on there?
yeah.
Or maybe he has some suggestions. It's pretty cool though. I do love when the ninjas attack him in his house and he's just got all this bullshit in his house.
It didn't even seem like he had that many guns like on his wall or whatever.
Yeah, he's got like, 4 guns in one spot on his wall, and then they all attack him and he's got some pistols on him already.
Oh, that doesn't look like enough.
And then he like sort of falls into the fridge and he opens his fridge and there's like knives and shit in there.
Yeah.
And then they tackle him into another room and there's just claymores in there or like a chainsaw.
There's a chainsaw in the bathroom.
And I'm like,
and he revs that up so fast.
He does.
And just starts using it.
It's probably a good chainsaw. I don't think he had to rev that up a whole lot.
Did you see they stabbed a guy in the dick?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. They do make an effort to make a statement, I guess, about what kind of book this is, I guess. I mean, if you're picking up Punisher, there's going to be some bloody stuff, but they're like cutting people's heads off.
Yeah, this is not safe for work. This is rated M.
Not
or
your
whatever.
daddy's Punisher.
You're not your daddy.
Except it probably is close to that, at least.
Yeah.
Do you like the Ninja Punisher logo?
I think it's cool.
I think it's awesome. I think it works.
Yeah, I think it works for this. I think it takes some getting used to.
Mm-hmm.
I think after you read the book a little, it kind of makes more sense. Yep. I like in this warehouse, there's like these Marvel based weapons that are being like smuggled or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What they got here? They got a couple things. A couple cool things.
It was like a gamma gun.
Adamantium tip bullets. That's pretty sick.
That's cool.
Assault scatter guns with pim particle shot.
What does that even do?
Does it make the bullets really small and hard to?
Or maybe you shoot it and then it blows up like a big bullet bill
Gets
from Mario.
Big or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crates of unstable molecule bunker buster ordnance. I don't know. Shi'ar sniper rifles.
That's cool.
Graviton bazookas. Warhead of Watum.
Who knows what that is?
And then banner cannons.
Banner cannons is cool. It sounds cool, but I guess everybody knows that Bruce Banner is a Hulk?
I don't think it really matters if people know the Hulk's secret identity, because are you going to go fuck with the Hulk,
Yeah. But is it that famously known? I guess it is. Anyway, good name.
I'm so under educated on the Hulk.
Yeah.
So I really just don't know what his deal is,
That's true. We should read that Tim Sale one. Hulk Gray.
Oh, Gray?
Yeah.
I feel like that wouldn't really answer our questions, but it would be probably
It'd be something the Hulk related, because we've only ever done Immortal, which is kind of a different type of story.
Right.
I think it's crazy that the bullet holes are still there.
Yeah, that's something.
And she's like, what happened to me? And she doesn't like look around.
I thought it was a little odd that he like doesn't even need to like find people who like escape the law or something. Like it is like cool that he's like they're still finding following people, his mission or whatever. But I don't know, just the fact that they're like served up to him. I'm like, then they could also be lying.
Well, he has this. This is true, and I was thinking about this a lot because it feels really out of place for him to just lead a bunch of ninjas,
and also just to execute people without like doing his own research. Kind of thing.
But the Hand's pretty good at what they do, I would say.
Sure.
And the Punisher has always had this like the set of morals and stuff about like who he should take down and decide to like put down for good.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys are pretty fucked up if you read like about the things that they're doing. Because when you first like skim past it, it's like, they're just executing people. But these people are like molesters or people that it's not even in this issue, so we'll talk about it later. But I think it's interesting to think like, what if the Punisher was doing what he does, but with just a much larger bandwidth, and just assuming that it is following his guidelines like to a T. Like, what would that look like? And so I think it's kind of a cool idea, and I like that this is what the story is.
I just really never thought about how organized the Hand was.
Right.
But
yeah, they're pretty organized, I would think.
I almost like didn't even think that they were people, really. Like
they're definitely not treated like people in this, because they rip through a bunch of hand ninjas in this.
Yeah.
And they're all supposed to be like top of the top sort of people.
Like this lady sends like all these people to like his apartment or whatever.
Just to watch him die.
Yeah. And like she's like known them like their whole lives and shit.
And she's like, it's awesome. She like starts like crying out of like happiness, you know, like her eyes are tearing up, and she's like, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
So issue 2, we get a flashback of Frank being like a troubled child, and he's beating up bullies and stuff. And in the present, Mariah doesn't really remember where she is or anything that's happened. She doesn't remember getting killed. And she just knows Frank goes to work. And really, when Frank goes to work, he's training with the hand to be better with a sword. And the archpriestess tells Frank that she has followed him and believed him to be the next high slayer since he was a kid. And then there's an apostle of war, like one of the guys that they took out from the first issue, tries to supply the hand with weapons and create sort of like a peace thing. But Frank denies the weapons, and then he like powers up. Almost like his eyes start to glow red, and there's like this red sort of steam that comes off of him. And he powers up with the eyes of the beast and kills the apostle. And then Frank meets the beast, and we find out that the leader of the apostles is Ares, the actual god. So pretty wacky stuff going on in here.
Is there an Ares in both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ares is just a Greek god in general.
Right. Have you known about Ares in Marvel?
I mean, I'm sure he's popped up, but I don't think he's ever looked like this. Because he has a pretty funny design. Because he's a big guy. Where do you get that suit tailored? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I look up Ares Marvel, I wonder if it's just this. No. He's got like the Spartan helmet and stuff like that before, so. But this is one of the first. This iteration is one of the first thing that comes up. He's had his own comic. One of the things that probably wasn't supposed to be funny, but was to me, is Punisher's like talking to Maria, and she's like, "Man, sometimes I feel like I've been lying around for years." And I'm like, "Do I got some news for you?" Because Frank tells her like, "Oh, you should just get some rest." She's like, "I think I've been resting for a while." And when this apostle goes to see Frank, he's like, "Your ninjas patted me down. I don't have any weapons on me." But he pulls a gun on Frank because he sewed a gun inside of him, and he like pulled it out from inside of him to like try and shoot Punisher. I thought that was pretty hardcore.
It's pretty middle.
Yeah.
So there's some people who had bought some weapons from Ares, and I guess they figured it out with whoever they're gonna like attack, and they said they made peace with it. And then Ares is like, "How dare you use the P word with me?" And I'm like, this big hulking god
saying the P word
said the phrase "the P word," and I just thought that was weird.
It
like
is
he can't say it. It's like Voldemort or something.
Yeah.
Or he's just
so
silly. God of War that he like
don't even
doesn't
say
peace because he's incapable of it, you know.
Yeah, that is kind of goofy. I agree with that.
And just the fact that he's in a suit is like kind of silly.
I wish that his helmet looked noticeably different, like his mohawk was maybe red or something. Because
I feel like it should just be black. It should be like the Odyssey or something.
It should be some Christopher Nolan shit. Yeah, because all the other apostles are in the same black suit, black tie, white shirt, and then like gold Spartan helmet, and a lot of them have the white mohawk too. So that's what I wish was like a little bit different. But,
yeah.
But in issue 3, the Punisher and the Hand kill some Hydra people, and we get the story of the first man that the Punisher killed when he was a kid. And he killed a man in the neighborhood that he was growing up in that just beat a couple to death in the street, and nobody did anything about it. And so Frank makes his own napalm, and he burns the man alive in this like weird trap that he sets up. And then in the present, Frank finds out about Ares leading the apostles, and he kills some hand ninjas that apparently killed other people without Frank's orders. So he really set the stage there. And then Mariah is starting to go a little bit crazy. So Frank tends to her, but sends the Hand after Ares alone. And so Ares thinks that that's like an insult, and he rips him apart. And he wants to go after Punisher now. But then it's revealed that the archpriestess will soon attempt to resurrect Frank's kids as well, not just his wife. And this issue, we get like a full Paul Azaceta story, which is cool. Because a lot of that I think is really, really great stuff. Like a really strong part of this book, especially in the later issues, it becomes like more interesting to me than what's going on in the present. So it's cool.
Yeah, at first I was like, I don't know if I care about this, but then it grows on you.
Mm-hmm.
The Marvel doesn't really do like reboots. It's kind of like a sliding timeline kind of thing. So in this, we know, we've read stories of him serving in like Vietnam, but he's like laying in bed and he's got like an Apocalypse Now poster,
which is from Vietnam,
right? And
I didn't even notice that.
I'm like, oh, so he wasn't in Vietnam, maybe it's like a more Iraq War kind of veteran.
Was it like a poster in his room?
Yeah, when he's laying in his bed on page 90, I think it says Apocalypse Now right there.
Oh,
it was just like that. Just kind of stood out to me. I'm sure
that is a good catch.
And so, I mean, I guess if this was set in, I don't know, the 60s or whatever, when he was like a kid, when was the Vietnam War? I'm not sure, but they still
60s.
played it out to where he's like his age now, even though that'd be like 80 or whatever.
Right.
You just kind of like ignore that,
Yeah. It began in 1955 and ended in 1975. It was a 20-year war.
Jesus.
It feels like that one would have been shorter, but I guess not.
Yeah, so it's just like, it seems like whatever run is just kind of
you just
tweaked.
You keep Punisher the same age, and so when you do a flashback, it's like whatever is 15 years, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Now.
Spider-Man's been the same age for or like he's been around for like 60 years or whatever.
Mm-hmm. He builds this like Home Alone ass trap to burn this man alive. I think that's kind of funny because you see him draw out the schematics, and it's like not very complicated. It's just like
bucket on the door,
bucket from the door attached by string. When door opens, string pull, and napalm the guy. And I just think it's funny.
And then there's like a little skull on there.
He draws a little skull. Did you notice that when he burns a guy, the smoke forms a skull on his chest?
I did not. That's, now that you point that out,
it's pretty obvious when it's kind of seen it, and it's a little bit corny almost, but yeah.
Yeah, because it's like colored black. I guess that is like kind of a gap in the smoke.
It's a gap in the smoke, I think.
But if like the shading of the smoke was made a skull, I think that worked out a little bit better. But
yeah, I think that'd be cooler. And there's a lot of ninja killing in this book, Daniel.
Tons. They have unlimited ninjas. I guess.
Yeah, lots of ninjas. Ares has this cool axe thing, but he like swipes through a bunch of ninjas, and he's like, "What the fuck? Why are there a bunch of ninjas instead of the Punisher here?" But yeah, so issue 4. So we get some hand ninjas that report back after the Ares attack didn't go so well. And the Archpriestess is like, you should kill these guys. And Frank argues over just like, we don't have to kill them just because they survived. That's not a good reason. But Ares shows up in spirit form to the castle that they're at to confront the Archpriestess while the Archpriestess is like praying to the beast that's there. And so Archpriestess sends assassins Lady Bullseye and Lord Deathstrike to attack Frank and Mariah. And she does that because it like unlocks Frank's avatar state pretty much. And so he gets these like powers and he kills the assassins. And then Frank realizes that the Archpriestess is going crazy when she kills the family of the surviving hand ninjas in front of them so that they can be more like the Punisher. And so Frank goes to Mariah and he's like, we should get out of here.
Covered in blood.
Covered in blood.
I really didn't expect Lady Bullseye.
Yeah.
You remember her from
Hitmonkey, dude. Yeah.
She's actually like a really big part in season 2. Like she's in like the whole time.
I forgot they did it season 2 at all.
Yeah.
Is she cool though?
Yeah.
Nice. I like her design in this. It's such a weird.
I think it's like her normal design, isn't it?
Is it? That's cool. I think it's cool because it's just like a bullseye on her leg and a bullseye on her shoulder.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of glazing dialogue in this.
There is,
and it gets a little exhausting. But
so these are the people that they're gathering. There's like a little compilation, and it's not like going over what they said, but raped and murdered civilians while serving and then it gets cut off, or ordered ethnic cleansing of the entire, and then it gets cut off. Repeatedly abusing and exploiting underage, and then he cuts it off there. So these are pretty bad people. So I think that the execution part, even though it doesn't feel like a Punisher going to like hunt them down to punish them, they're still gathering them and doing essentially the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ares mentions that he thinks wars being won by drones and men sitting behind computers is like cringe, essentially. And I think, and I'm like, I agree with him.
Ares is a boomer. He is. He's like, no fights, no boots on the ground anymore.
No one really risks anything anymore.
Yeah.
He's like, I liked it when men were punching each other.
She mentions that there's like 5 gifts of the beast or whatever that Punisher will like eventually get.
Yeah.
And I guess his like flow state that he goes into is like one of them.
It's like the eyes of the beast. And that he unlocks that in like the last issue, and he was able to see the gun or like a bomb inside of that apostle that was wired to his heart. So I guess he could like X-ray with the eyes of the beast. I don't remember that being a huge part of the rest of the series. Like I know he gets like powers kind of.
Yeah.
From
pretty
it,
freaky looking god that they pray to, and it's like a statue or something, but it really just looks like
just a dude sitting
a real
there.
demon. Yeah.
And I like when Ares shows up and he throws out like 4 fat jokes about this beast, like all at once, and I'm like, okay, damn. I thought it was funny. And then the archpriestess being like, oh, I have to kill their family so that they're more like the Punisher.
Is that what you want?
Yeah. Look, it's like what
what
happened to you?
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, she's insane.
Like, I knew she was like,
that she's
unhinged,
but I'm obsessed with this dude. But yeah,
I'm like, oh, she's like just doing dumb shit.
Mm-hmm. And then we get some flashback story of Frank playing hockey as a kid, and that just makes a lot of sense, I think.
Yeah.
If he was going to play a sport as a kid, it would either be like football or hockey.
Yeah.
And Jason Aaron already did the football thing, so he went to hockey, I think.
Sure.
With Southern Bastards. But issue 5. So Frank tries killing the archpriestess after finding out that she murdered the family of those ninjas to promote them to Punisher level. But when he like swipes at her, she turns into this like weird monster thing. And then he runs off with Mariah, but she starts like fading pretty fast, and so they have to like double back. But in a flashback, we get the story of how Frank and Mariah become a couple, and it's basically with the help of Frank's friend Stedman Sternberger, who's a dude that wrote notes on behalf of Frank and just gave it to her to like basically set them up. And after dating Mariah, Frank neglects Stedman as a friend, and one night Stedman is in like a car accident that was caused by like other people that he was in the car with, and so Frank kills the people that he thinks killed Stedman, and then he joins the Marines, and as he's telling Mariah about it, he finds out that she's pregnant. But in the present, the archpriestess is fine, and Punisher takes the war straight to Ares, where they meet face to face.
The captions are kind of killing me in this one because it's all narrated by.
It's a lot of narration.
The archpriestess, and just the way she talks is like a little.
He tries to put a lot of color, I think, into this.
Yeah.
And not all of it lands, at least flow-wise.
What's the word? Redundant or like...
I think redundant, kind of.
Not like arrogant, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. It just kind of overdoes it a bit, I think, sometimes.
But this issue does like a good job of making you care about Maria.
Yeah, totally.
Like, yeah, like wives, you love them and stuff like that, but like you kind of see like how this all like started for them, you know.
And they really dig into that in the later stuff, and it's like a lot of what they focus on when Frank comes back for more is really interesting, and just like how Frank is as a person. He's like clearly affected by the whole thing, but kind of affected by like he just kind of has this overall mission. and he like starts like sleeping outside in a tent and shit, if I remember correctly. So there's some interesting stuff in there. But in this issue, he brings brass knuckles to school, and he like beats up these kids that were bullying Stedman. And I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Just beating him up with fists probably would have done the trick.
Yeah, I think he seems
brass knuckles, like you can injure these people's faces.
Yeah, totally.
You know? So when he goes to confront Ares, Ares comes out swinging, and he's got a Punisher armor on.
Big fan.
And this is one of those things I'm like, oh my god.
Why?
It just,
well, I think
this is cringe.
It's a little bit,
because like Ares is trying to, as if like the iconography of the Punisher is, you know, the like a messiah of war kind of thing, and he's really like embracing what the Punisher is,
right?
And he's just taking it back or something. I don't know. It was just kind of odd.
I think Jason Aaron does make an interesting connection between Punisher and Ares, because he has this like war that he's fighting against like criminals and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Ares is like the war guy. And if he thinks that Punisher isn't as pure, because the reason that he had this whole war on criminals was because criminals like took away the stuff in his life, but now that Mariah is back, he's not like as much of like a war guy anymore necessarily. So I think there's some interesting stuff to play with there, but I do agree, it's like, where did you get this?
Yeah, I was like, is that his?
But looking at
but it's got to be a big one.
Looking at old like Ares designs, he has something kind of similar already. Like he has a skull on his chest that looks pretty Punisher-esque. So it's not like a huge stretch, I guess, if you know about this character.
Yeah. Is Ares a part of the Dark Avengers?
I guess he was. In a series written by Gillen, drawn by Garcia and Oming.
Huh.
That's cool. I wonder if that Dark Avengers stuff is any good.
I think it's like
pretty solid.
Like one of the best Bendis stuff. Like
his
new Avengers and his like Dark Avengers stuff kind of.
Yeah, I want to check that out. That's the David Finch stuff.
I don't know.
I know he did some stuff with David Finch. It looks good. And so then issue 6.
Got a JR variant.
Yeah, you gotta love the JR. Look how big his nose is, dude, and how wide apart his eyes are.
I kind of like that the silhouette of the logo is kind of shining through this rain that he drew on. That's kind of like
I think it's a good cover.
It's not bad.
Yeah. I like that his signature is quite clear on the other sword.
Yeah. The rain helps.
Yeah. So issue 6, Ares is fighting Frank, but he wants to see the true Punisher, who he thinks is weak now after his wife was brought back to life. So Ares orders some apostles to go kill his wife, and this pisses off Frank. He unlocks the power of the beast, and he almost kills Ares, but Ares knocks Frank unconscious and throws him into some water. And then when he wakes up, he's at the castle again, and he's been healed by the beast. But the archpriestess shows Frank his kids in the process of being like resurrected with like the same process they use for Mariah, but their bodies are sort of like rejecting the procedure, and it mutates them and makes them look really fucking weird. So Frank has to stop the procedure, and it's implied that he kills them. And after that, Daredevil shows up and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing here, Frank? And then that's where it ends.
That's a good inclusion and a pretty good trade cliffhanger, you know?
Yeah, I think it really picks up. It's not a cheap tie-in, I guess.
No, because like
it makes sense. You know, Daredevil, the Hand, they're kind of hand in hand.
Right.
Punisher and Daredevil,
hand in hand.
They're hand in hand. Hand in hand with the Hand.
My favorite part of this issue was the Punisher's just using like all these like Marvel weapons against Ares.
Yeah.
And one of them is like the gun that shoots cars.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
And he just shoots this like
it shoots a big truck.
A gas truck at him. And that's hilarious.
It feels like when they would call all the Iron Fist moves something, but this one's just a bunch of weapons.
Yeah.
It's like Graviton Bazooka. or there's the banner cannon or magnetic thermite mine or stuff like that. So it was kind of cool to see him use a bunch of guns.
Yeah,
because he's been using swords, which is pretty refreshing for Punisher in general. But yeah, I like the balance they had here. And Ares is fucking huge, which is cool. But I hate when he takes off his mask.
he just looks like the Punisher.
He just looks like the Punisher, like a lamer version of the Punisher.
Because, yeah, the face isn't very different. Like, you know, it's a different person, but just like the black hair and stuff like that. He's got like a little bit of scruff, you know, but.
Mm-hmm. The kids look crazy.
Yeah, that was
pretty sad.
Yeah, I guess because like they are cloning him or whatever with whatever, you know, DNA that they have, and it's harder for kids because they've been dead longer than they were alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and that makes that procedure a lot more difficult.
Yeah, and he's doing like all this work, and then also trying to like keep Maria calm about the whole thing because she keeps asking about the kids.
Yeah,
she doesn't know she's been resurrected.
Yeah, she keeps thinking that they like left the kids at the park.
Yeah,
like, we gotta go to the park.
She keeps wanting to leave and whatnot, and so he's just doing this long enough to resurrect them and then somehow get out. I assume.
Yeah, and I think that part of the story escalates quite a bit too, in pretty interesting ways as she starts to piece more and more together. That's really interesting. And then in the next trade, there's like Daredevil gets the help of like Avengers to try and stop Punisher from doing like a lot of stuff.
Nice.
So there's some cool stuff that happens there. I remember this ended like really fucking strong. But rereading this, I was like, this is different than you remember, because I didn't remember the Beast in this.
Oh, really?
Like the statue thing. So I don't think he's that huge of a problem. I do remember Ares. I think Ares is kind of cool throughout this whole thing. But yeah, when Daredevil shows up, I remember being pretty excited about that. But I was like, maybe it's just like a one issue thing. But no, it starts to be a part of the book. So
yeah.
And then the flashback Punisher stuff was balanced kind of weird from what I remember. Because I remember it was like a lot of the Paul Azaceta stuff was like what I was looking forward to in the back half of this. I think it's like some of his best stuff.
Yeah, no, it's super cool and really strong here. It felt like both artworks are good, but they kind of are strange together. Yeah,
there's a couple pages where it's like
both
Jesus stuff, and then Paul Azaceta stuff.
Yeah,
and it's like these are way different.
It is because very drastic.
They try to show visually, like there's a part I remember where Frank is like reaching for something and it's his hand, and then it's like a flashback to his hand when Mariah first died, and it's Paul Azaceta art, and like those are two very different drawn hands. So
yeah,
it looks weird.
Yeah, I guess like for it to be less drastic, you'd want some artists that were a little closer in style, but
or just keep them more.
I think I just kind of appreciate them separately, I guess.
I appreciate them both separately, but it's weird to overlay them on the same page together. You'd think you'd want like the hard, like keep them separate.
Yeah. So let's get into Back Matter Matters.
Yep.
Back Matter Matters.
We got some covers,
variants,
some classic stuff. You get the Alex Ross cover. Some really cool ones actually. There's a Paul Azaceta cover that's awesome. But a lot of these artists I don't really know. Takashi Okazaki.
Yeah, his is pretty cool.
And Mark Espinal. Yeah, cool stuff. What would you rate this book, Daniel?
A sec. I'd give it a love it of like a salted caramel ice cream.
Nice.
It's a flavor I go to. It's not like my favorite, but it's not like not for everyone either. Like my wife like does not like salted caramel stuff.
Yeah.
But I think like the salt and sweet like works really well. But only with like caramel, I feel like other flavors not so much. But yeah, I could see like some people being into this and some people not.
Yeah.
And but yeah, what do you rate it?
I also rated a love it. But maybe like I'm pretty basic when I get ice cream. I normally get like a mint and chip. But maybe this one I'm switching it up and I get like a like a peanut butter or a Butterfinger like ice cream.
Oh,
Like
that's
that.
fire. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I really appreciate this specific type of Punisher story because I think I like when Punisher's doing weird shit. I remember there's that like it was like an event tie-in, but it was Punisher with Doctor Strange.
Mm.
And that was really fun because he gets like some magic weapons and stuff like that, and he shoots them really good.
Like the one shot?
It's a one shot, I think.
It's called like Magic Bullets or something.
Yes, I think it was a War of the Realms tie-in or something like that.
Maybe.
But I remember that being pretty fun. So I like all Punisher stuff. Like I like it when they do the typical noir stuff and it's really strong, but also when he's leading a team of ninjas, pretty cool.
Yeah. Because like it feels like a
I can
lot of
appreciate it.
Punisher stuff is a lot of the
Let me gun down
like
these
street
guys.
level stuff.
Yeah, I got an Uzi and I'm gonna shoot this guy a bunch.
Yeah, and I think more recently they've definitely stretched out what that character's capable, or the stories they're capable of being told with him. Like you got your Cosmic Ghost Rider,
Yeah,
or you got this,
Yeah, that's a good point.
And I think you just gotta flesh out a lot of this stuff before you kind of go back to
Status quo.
Yeah. What do you think this is rated on League of Comic Geeks, this trade?
I think they like it less than I do. I think it's in the 3s, but a high 3, maybe like a 3.8.
3.9.
Damn.
So close.
Yeah, I can see why they wouldn't quite do 4 because I think there's a lot of Punisher guys that just like typical Punisher stuff. And this is different.
I think there's I don't know if I directly saw any complaints about this, but I just imagine it'd be like the Punisher fans that like the Max stuff and really just that.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Maybe don't like the logo changing or just all this new stuff, But
I like a big swing.
So let's go into the pull list.
Shove in your box.
The pull list. What did you shove in your box? So what are you getting the week of April 29th?
Let me see. I close out the tab.
I'm getting Swamp Thing 1989.
Ooh. That'll be cool.
Yeah, we'll see what that's about. And I think that's also the week of Free Comic Book Day.
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever they call it.
I'm going to miss it.
There's a title of one that's a little misleading, but that is on Comic Geeks. And it's Alien, Predator, and Apes. And I was like, what?
Planet of the Apes?
But no, it's like 8 pages of an Alien book, 8 pages of a Predator book, and 8 pages of a Planet of the Apes book.
Damn.
I'm like, that'd be the coolest fucking crossover that I would buy the first issue of at least. And
wait, what week is this?
The 29th.
Oh, 29th. Okay. Yeah, that would be cool.
I'll still probably get that Free Comic Book Day thing just to see like what the new runs will look like.
Mm-hmm. We got... Yeah, I'll pick up the Swamp Thing. Is that it? There's a new Zatanna coming out again. The Justice League Intergalactic Special has Star Sapphire on it. That seems cool.
Oh, weird.
Wonder Man #2, you're not getting that?
No, I never got one. I didn't even look for it. I forgot about it.
Oh, yeah.
That's
probably it.
If it's like worth getting, like we'll hear about it and then I'll like read it in trade. If it makes it past like a trade, then go from there.
Mm-hmm. Hellboy in Love, Black Eyes #1.
Yeah, it's like the third run of that.
That's cool.
Yeah, nice. Those are cool. I like that one that we read.
Yeah, me too. That's probably it. Lighter week.
Did you watch anything this last week?
I watched the beginning of an anime from the creators of Inuyasha that came out. It just started. There's only 2 episodes out. So if you really want to watch it, it's called Mao. MAO. And it's fine so far.
What's it about?
It's about this girl who was in a car crash when she was young, and her parents died during it, but she's grown up and is going to school. And there's like a part of the city that when she walks into it, she sees she almost enters like another dimension, and there's a bunch of ghosts walking around, but there's also normal people walking around, and there's some demons that try to attack her, and she's like, what the hell is that about? And then when she leaves, she has like some powers, like she could move a lot faster, she could jump higher. She's just trying to figure out what it is. And visually, I think it's pretty cool.
Does it seem old?
It feels old, but it's definitely new. Like it feels like the vibes of something that's like an older anime.
Like animation wise,
it's like it almost looks a little bit grainy, but like on purpose. So it's kind of a cool visual style that they've decided to go with.
Sure.
And there's like some comedy in there. It definitely feels like an Inuyasha type project, just because Mao is like this dude.
Oh, it came out this year.
Yeah, this year. It's a new thing
For sure.
and so Sophie was pretty excited about it. I had to buy Hulu for it for a month. We have Hulu.
You
I know.
subscribe to Hulu.
I bought all of Hulu and billions of dollars.
Wow,
in the
you
hole.
own Hulu now. Cool.
Dude, I'm billions in the hole.
Dude, give me a login.
I'll give you one login. I'm still in the hole, bro.
With ads, dude.
With
what?
ads. Come on, I gotta make some money.
I'm trying to prop up your brother.
I would any day of the week. So that was kind of cool. I'll probably keep watching it and see where it goes, but
sure,
I wasn't like floored by it, I guess. And then I was just kind of catching up with some shows. I caught up on Invincible.
Did you watch yesterday's?
Nope.
Okay, neither did I.
So I'm not caught up, I guess.
And then, have you been watching The Boys?
No.
Okay. Sarah's like just been watching it with me, and then just kind of not really asking questions about it, just kind of rolling with the punches kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
she watched the rest of the show?
No.
Oh, okay.
Super strong, like first episode back.
Cool.
It's like, I'm like, here we fucking go.
Are you lost at all? Or did you watch a recap and that was all you needed? Or
Recap, helpful.
Okay, cool.
But I think I remember enough of it to just kind of keep going,
Yeah, I remember trying to think.
Did you watch Gen V season 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then you'll be fine.
Okay.
Just watch the recap, and it's only like a minute or whatever.
Sweet.
So, but
I plan on watching that. And then I just played like a tabletop board game called Halo Frontier. And pretty interesting. It's a lot of rules. The rule book is like 40 pages.
Ew.
But I think it's because there's different game modes. Like there's Slayer and there's Capture the Flag and Oddball and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the mechanics of the game are kind of funny. And it's one of those games like Warhammer where you get little figures and you can paint them if you want.
Oh, that's fun.
So I painted one. I made it look Invincible themed. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
But Parker paid a guy to paint because he doesn't have the patience for it. He paid a dude
What a loser.
$200 or something to paint some figures, like the ODST figures. And I guess he brought him over to his parents' house to show like his nephew. And they were all like, we could paint better than this. And so they had like a competition where they all painted one and they invited me to it. I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to go. And this is what I came up with. I started just making him blue, and then I was like, what's a good contrast? And I did yellow, and I'm like, this is just Invincible. So nice. I started making an Invincible one, and I put blood on him and stuff.
Yeah.
And
dude, customizing your dude in Halo is always so fun.
Dude, it was. I'm really proud of the needler because I put like a little highlight on the needles.
Yeah.
So pretty good. There you go.
My buddy at work 3D printed a needler.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is really sick.
That's a good idea. Anyway, I won the competition.
Wow. Good job.
I didn't expect to.
Is it better than the dude?
No.
No.
Well, he just went pretty basic. He just made the armor all gray and then just like, a red stripe on the head and the shoulders. So mine's more creative, I think. But
I just put it down like red versus blue or something.
Yeah. What was I going with that? Oh, so we were playing the game, and I think it's funny that they mimic like a lot of what's in the game because how there's like rocket launchers that'll spawn somewhere on the map and stuff.
Yeah.
You like roll dice to randomly assign that somewhere on the map so you can go pick up like power weapons and stuff, and you like respawn after you get killed and whatnot. But the funniest part about the game is that you're supposed to consult with somebody about if you're entering a gunfight, you have to be like, do you have full line of sight? Because if you do, then you like do more damage as opposed to if they're like behind some cover. And so you have to consult with the person to be like, does this person that's shooting have full line of sight of the character? And so we'd have to like get up and like look at the characters from the perspective that they're looking at it to see if it's like full line of sight of the actual character. And I just think that part's funny.
Okay.
He'd be like, no, I think there's a little bit of his foot behind the like a little wall there, so I don't know if you have full line of sight there. But yeah, pretty fun game. It just takes too long and it's not very good.
Oh.
But it was fun.
Nice.
What'd you watch?
I watched Project Hail Mary yesterday.
Oh, is that what you went to go see?
Yeah.
Baked?
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah.
I still want to see it. Is it good?
I was watching it baked, and like the first act or whatever, I'm like, this might be the best movie I've ever seen. This might be the best movie ever made, actually.
I've heard only good things.
Then as I like kind of sobered up and just kind of was like watching it, I don't know if like I just didn't love the story to that level, but it is super good and you should watch it and you'd like it.
I do want to watch it.
Sophie would love it too.
She is against it because she thinks it's Interstellar, and she's against watching Interstellar for some reason because I just say it's a good movie. So,
dude, why are women like that?
She has this preconceived notion that I'm going to be right about something that she likes because I know her as a person.
Yeah,
and she's like, I think she's committed to trying to not like it just so that I'd be wrong.
Sarah's like that too.
But like, I just want to enjoy something with you, and I want to watch it with you.
Yeah.
But Daz told me to go watch it by myself.
She needs to let you like put her on, you know?
I know, yeah. It's not like she's going out and putting a finger on the pulse for what's coming out movie wise. You know what I mean?
I think Sarah just doesn't like when I like nerd out about some stuff, you know? And
but that's the thing. Sophie loves it when I nerd about shit.
Oh, and like there's a few parallels between like stuff that like I like and stuff that like her brother likes, and for some reason that just gives her the ick, I guess. But I'm like, no,
that's crazy.
So literally, I like stop pushing her to like watch stuff, and if she just like put something on, I just be like, yeah, this is good, you know?
Okay.
But have you seen anything about it? Have you seen like a trailer or anything? Like,
yeah, I know roughly what it is.
What do you know about it?
I know that he goes to space and he's like a teacher or something, and there's a rock that's a puppet, and it's Phil Lord and Christopher Miller.
Yeah. Sarah saw the little rock spider thing, and she's like, it reminds me of Lucas. I'm like, why? How?
Your human child?
Yeah. That thing's like an engineer or something.
That is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard.
She does that with like any like creature in like a movie. Like we saw Superman, you know, that big alien that's like in the middle that's just kind of fumbling around. She's like, that reminds me of Lucas. I'm like, okay.
That reminds me of Lucas. No, somebody does the same thing with our dog. Kilala.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you should. I added it to your list that you ignore. But
I'll watch some of that stuff on the plane. What should I watch? 2 movies right now.
2? Can I look at the list?
Sure, you can look at the list.
Off the dome.
Yeah. What would be a good plane movie?
Dude. Some of these are better than plane movies, you know? Okay. I think these are kind of slap on a plane.
Okay.
So you got to watch Dread.
That's awesome. Yep.
That'd be awesome on a plane.
I will watch Dread.
And then watch The Northman.
Cool.
Robert Eggers, dude.
Mm-hmm.
This one, watch those. I think those are like, you know, good for like safe for work kind of thing. You know, it's not like
The Northman isn't there like dick in their dong out?
Not a lot.
Oh, okay.
You know,
but some.
Is there a dick?
There might
be a little bit of dick.
I just feel like there is, but I'm basing that off of absolutely nothing.
That might be just like a
Robert
glimpse.
Eggers vibes and what it's about. And isn't Willem Dafoe in it?
I think it's Willem Dafoe's dick, you know, but I'm not
I'm
sure.
Definitely watching it then.
Anyway,
okay, I'll watch those. That's good.
Those are both kick ass.
I'll download
and
those.
Like, they're like,
it's not like they're huge.
There's like action and stuff, and so it kind of like keep you up, kind of thing.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm excited for you.
I might watch Project Hail Mary by myself this weekend.
Yeah, dude. Why not? I don't know, because it's like there's a lot of like cutesy kind of like comedy to it that I think are just like it works for everybody. But like,
yeah,
I like imagine like Sophie would like laugh at it like a lot.
I think she will, and we will probably eventually watch it. But I don't know.
I guess if she's against it, then yeah, I'd totally go see it by yourself. But
she told me to. She never ever said that.
Wow.
I would be like, I want to go see a horror movie, and she's like, maybe I kind of want to go. She hates horror movies, you know?
Yeah, it's bizarre.
So what this particular example is strange because I brought it up just early before.
Just like Ryan Gosling.
I think I was just like, I think this one's gonna be good because I knew it was like Phil Lord, Chris Miller, and they're normally pretty good with their movies.
Yeah.
but it was before reviews and stuff came out. So when people were like saying it's really good, and I kept saying we should go see it, maybe it was me trying to like.
It's got like 94 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it's absurd.
And did you see The Martian?
No, I haven't seen The Martian.
Really? It's really good.
Yeah,
same book writer, Andy Weir.
Mm-hmm.
You should see The Martian.
Yeah, I know.
Frustrating talking to you sometimes.
I know what it is. It's a bad day when you grow some potatoes.
They're shit potatoes, Nathan.
They're shit potatoes, but they go back for them? You're kidding? You think people would go fucking back for him? No.
Yeah.
No. They leave his ass there to die and they make up some other story.
It's good. Anyway, I think that's good. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yep.
Well, what are we reading next week? What are we gonna read next week? We got
Boba Fett.
Yeah, dude.
Boba Fett.
Listen to this fucking title. Star Wars, Blood Ties, A Tale of Jango and Boba Fett.
Oh, it's Jango and Boba Fett. That's
title.
Cool. That's a banger title. Rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah.
That's what you got.
Because Mando and Grogu comes out. And
holy shit.
That's close, I guess.
There's no way that movie's going to be like profitable, right?
It might. I don't know how much it cost.
I feel like there's not any motion.
I don't know if anyone's excited. It's really weird.
It's like really weird.
Like, I know they make movies about shows and stuff, but this one just seems like it feels like it'd be like the same quality as the show.
It feels like
I assume it's going to be better, but like I don't even know if I would watch it if I wasn't watching with you, kind of thing.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Contextually, it feels weird.
Yeah, like
make a movie
I couldn't make Sarah go watch this,
Uh-huh.
And I don't think she cares enough to. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well,
I just feel like there's too many people that would wait for it to come to streaming.
Yeah, because it's gonna.
Right.
So, Boba Fett, Django next week.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We got a link tree in the bio. Like, comment, subscribe,
Yup.
email in. What do you think about this Punisher?
Yeah.
There's more Punisher now.
Do
but
like a weird Punisher.
this is like the new Punisher.
Is there any bet? Is the newer Punisher better?
What's your favorite Punisher? If you got one. Punisher,
All right, bye.
Bye.